BuzzFeed's Sapna and Maheshwari. We'll get to them in just a moment. But first, Courtney Reagan is here now to set up the battle.
Before we get to the opinions, I'll give you guys some facts, right? So accessories, last year. This year, it's all about activewear. Lululemon has long been a favorite of yogis, see-through pants and CEO search and all. Under Armour, aiming for athletes everywhere, though. Selling everything to everyone, from individuals to sports teams. So who's going to win this season? It's the fight of the athletic champions. In the ring, Lululemon takes on Under Armour. We're pitting high-end yoga pants against the ultimate jock gear. As Lululemon and Under Armour take aim for each other's sweet spots, Lulu wants men and Under Armour is eyeing the ladies. Sizing up the competition, Lulu sells its yoga wear mainly through 226 stores and on the web, while Under Armour athletic wear is sold by over 25,000 retailers worldwide, UA stores and online. Last holiday quarter, Lululemon's direct-to-consumer sales increased 56%, while Under Armour's grew at about half that rate. But in the most recent quarter, Under Armour's net income packed a powerful punch, up 27% year over year, while Lulu's dropped 2%. Lululemon racks up one of the highest average sales per square foot in retail, but it's still getting over that see-through pants problem and looking for a new CEO. Meantime, Under Armour's founder remains its chief executive as the athletic brand aims for global expansion.
So who will win this Christmas, Lululemon or Under Armour? Let's get straight to our esteemed panel. What do you think, Stacey?
I'm going with Lululemon. Lululemon has had no shortage of PR problems, from the CEO insulting his customer to the I see right through your problem. But the fact is this: they're back in stock on the Luon. That's the highest gross margin product. It's going to increase the basket. And by the way, they're finally starting really to push the international business. Store in London, and if you saw those McDonald's comps today in Europe, we need Lulu gear in London.
So it sounds like you think Lulu's problems have bottomed out. Jan, do you agree with that? What's the naked truth here?
I try never to agree with Stacey, but in this particular case, I don't agree with Stacey. I actually think that Lulu has a dysfunctional management, and I don't see it getting more functional in the near future. And I think without getting more functional, they're going to have a hard time no matter what product they bring in. They need a new CEO. Christine Day is the longest leaving CEO in the history of retailing. She's still there. She's got one foot out the door. They need to get her in the game, or somebody else in the game. They've got Chip Wilson that's still kind of running the place. He owns 30% of the stock. It's a problem. I'm not a big fan. Under Armour, on the other hand, is just cruising along. It's competing with Nike. You know, are they as good as Nike? Probably. Do they understand their customers as well as Nike? Probably. I'm all in their camp.
Okay, so we have one vote already for Lululemon, one vote in the middle there for Under Armour. Sapna, you're going to be the deciding vote.
I guess I am. I'm also going with Lululemon. I think that Lululemon has just unparalleled brand loyalty, and that their fans love them, despite the sheer pants scandal, despite the fact that their CEO situation is in flux. People just love Lululemon, and they're always waiting for the new products and so on.
So if I get to weigh in, I'm actually going to go with Jan. I got to go with Under Armour.
Wait, so now we have a tie again.
And so now we have a tie again, right? So we were, well, I know, I messed
So then
up.
how do we decide it? We have to, like, get into all the gear and actually...
Towards the end of the year, we're going to look at what the results
This
are.
is fine, because you can do it like you did the $1,000 challenge. Just pick them both.
I'm gonna
I can't decide. I'll pick them both.
I'll take the pants from Lululemon, but I want to take the top from Under Armour.
Okay, do I get to say why I like it?
Yes, please.
Okay, so Lululemon is going after men, right? And Under Armour is going after women. And like Jan had mentioned actually in some of his notes, I think it's a lot easier to get women to buy from a company that's predominantly sold to men than the other way around. Can you imagine a lot of guys walking around with Lululemon stuff, see-through pants or not? I think that stuff, Lululemon stuff, is very expensive. And you can't find it in a lot of other stores. I mean, Under Armour sold in 25,000 different retailers. That's really tough to do.
I disagree. I disagree because I'll tell you why. And I do own a pair of Lululemon products, right, which I mentioned earlier. I just wanted to demo them. They're comfortable as heck. Wish I could wear them to the office. You get dragged into the store by your significant other. right? And then you're like, oh, this is uncomfortable. Then you're like, oh, here's a men's side. So you wander over there. So I would actually say that more guys, and you're going to find this out recently engaged, you're going to start dragging Jared around. Come with me. Pretty soon he's going to be in stores he would have never walked into before.
Possibly. I might be able to bring him in, but can I get him to the register? I don't know. I think that's tough. You might be an easier sell than other guys.
By the way, you know, the men's business, there was some criticism back earlier on that the clothes were too Euro and too fitted, and you know, they took that. They took that on board, and now they've made the fit, you know, more so manly men like Brian here can wear them and feel comfortable.
Hey, I wear it to go pick up my baguettes on Sunday morning, all right?
They're too expensive for most guys.
That is true.
And the competition's much tougher in this women's business than it is for Under Armour. If you're Lululemon, you've got Athleta, you've got everybody out there, like Victoria's Secret's now selling the product, Penny's is selling the product, Macy's, Nordstrom's, everybody's playing the game. Foot Locker's coming out with the new 602 concept, probably be the new Lady Foot Locker. There's just a lot more competition. With Under Armour and Nike, I mean, who's number 3? I can't even think of it.
Adidas.
Not exactly.
Adi Dassler's company.
So if we're going to bottom line this, Courtney, with all due respect, just taking you out of the voting count for a second, I think it was Lululemon, because we had Lululemon for Sapna and for Stacey and Under Armour for Jan in the middle.
Sorry, Jan.
There you go. Lululemon is the winner of this round of fierce competitors.
So does Lulu go on now to fight tomorrow, or Courtney, is it two separate new companies tomorrow?
So we're going to have a new surprise for you on Tuesday, but then on Wednesday, these folks are going to come back, and we've got a new pair-up, a new matchup.
So
different
two winners
category.
against each other?
Nope, it's not brackets. It's not brackets.
Thinking like a guy. This must be a bracket somewhere.
I know. I don't want to give it all away. We got to make sure that everybody's in.
Yes, okay. Thank you so much. The suspense continues. Thank you very much to all of our panel today. And coming up next...